So I'm going to go over all your issues and tell you why they're happening, okay? The real cause behind it, okay? So everything is interconnected here, everything, without exception. You mentioned that you did have arthritis in your family. Well, this is called epigenetics. You've been eating the same foods and you have the same genetic weaknesses. So this is expressed as arthritis, okay? Arthritis is actually chronic acidosis. It's chronic lymphatic stagnation. It means that your kidneys are not working properly. It means your lymph system is not working properly. Now, the kidney numbers have nothing to do with filtration. Filtration means that your body, your kidneys are filtering waste or metabolic waste from your lymphatic system. Your lymph system is a system that is in every single cell, and its job is to take the acids from the cells to the kidneys where it's eliminated. And when you have arthritis or chronic issues, it means that filtration is not working properly. So these acids will back up, they'll burn organ tissue and glands, okay? Pain, when you have any kind of pain, it's acids burning you, it's acidosis. And these acids, they cannot leave because the kidneys are not filtering the acids out of the body. So all this at the deep core level is your adrenals, is your kidneys, is your lymph system that is weak, okay? High blood pressure is a kidney and adrenal issue. You fix the kidneys and you fix the adrenals, the pressure will normalize. Nervous system problems, okay? Again, it's the lymph system. When it gets stagnant, it puts pressure on the nerves. You have nervous system issues. The IBS is interstitial lymphatic congestion or stagnation in the bowel walls. Okay, that means the acids are not being removed from the bowel walls, so it's burning it from the inside out. Indigestion. Your pancreas is not working properly. Also, if you consume a lot of protein, your HCl levels are high. Okay, and this will create an imbalance between the pancreas and the production of HCl. Okay, so when the gland is affected, the pancreas is affected, or when the stomach is affected to produce acids, it's due to it's mucus, stagnant mucus, and acids affecting the glands. Okay, so again, it's tied to the lymph system, adrenals, and the kidneys. Constipation is an adrenal issue and a kidney issue as well. Okay, very important to understand this. The adrenals produce neurotransmitters that control peristalsis. So if it's not working properly, you'll be constipated. Okay, when it comes to constipation, you want to eat the foods that are least obstructive. Juicing, green juices and juices, they have very little processing of fiber, so it goes right through the system and there's no constipation. When it comes to constipation, you want the minimal transit time in the bowels. You don't want food to be sitting there. And when you eat proteins and starches and you combine them, the food sits in your bowels, okay? Especially the transverse colon, and it rots and it creates all these problems, okay? So you want to use fruit juices and green juices to clear this up, okay? Weight loss. When you have weight loss, usually it's due to you being malabsorbed, okay? That means you're not absorbing nutrients properly, and you're eating less calories as well, and your weight will drop. I would not be concerned about the weight loss at this point, because when we go on the fruit cleanse, you are going to lose more weight. Our goal is not weight loss or vanity at this point. Our goal is to get the lymph system, the kidneys, and the adrenals working properly. If they don't work properly, we can't fix anything, okay? So, and you can't sleep. That's a pineal gland issue. Again, what affects the pineal gland is the acids and mucus affecting it. So you need to repair this. Okay, and they're all interconnected. And you told me that you're using laxatives. This is not going to help you because this stimulates bowel movement, but it doesn't fix it. Okay, and your diet is high in fruits and veggies, but it cannot be cooked foods. You cannot purify cooked foods and eat it and think that you're healing yourself. It's going to be 100% raw fruits and raw veggies. In this case, raw green drinks. You cannot eat the veggies because it's hard to process. Okay. So, I'm going to show you how to get this all better. For your diet, because you can't digest any food at all, you're going to use fruit juices and green drinks. Okay, so fruit juices, any fruit juice you can juice, grapes, apples, melons, citrus fruits. You have your fun and juice what you want, what you feel like you can juice it. Please try for soft fruits like berries to use organic grapes because they have pesticides. For the hard fruits like pineapple, oranges, these are okay to use non-organic, provided you wash it well, okay? Now, you have to super chew your foods. Even when you're taking the green drinks and the fruit juices, you have to super chew. This means you leave the juice in your mouth for a minute or two before you swallow. This puts enzymes in the food to help you digest it, okay? It's very, very important. So you super chew your food. Right. And when it comes to green drinks, you have your choice of vegetables. You can have cucumber, celery, spinach, dandelion, beets, lettuce, kale, red pepper is sweet. Okay, you can even put a touch of hot pepper in there. It's good as well. You can put a little ginger. You can use parsley, wheatgrass, chard, green beans, radish, collard greens, okay, and mustard green. Basically, anything dark and green you can juice, and to benefit you a lot, okay. The diet should be high in fruits mostly, because the fruits want to move the lymph system. But just to keep things interesting and to give you variety, you can do some green drinks, maybe once a day, if not less. Okay, focus more on the fruit juices. Now, your blood sugar and everything will change and move up and down as you do this, because the body is trying to normalize and clean. And when it's doing that, your numbers will all start to change. You should not be worried about it. Okay, just if you stick to the program. I know that eating food is a problem, is a social thing. But in your case, you cannot play around. So you have to go strict fruit juices and green drinks. Okay. And now the herbs. For the herbs, we need the parathyroid glandula. This will address the parathyroid weakness you have. Okay, we need to use herbs for the kidneys. So use the kidney tea and kidney 6 tea. You gotta drink this all day. Every day you're gonna drink kidney tea and kidney 6. The more, the better. Okay, whenever you're thirsty, or even when you're not thirsty, you drink this stuff. You use a neurological tincture 1. This addresses the brain and nervous system. You use a circulatory tincture 1. This addresses blood flow to the upper body. Okay, it's very important. You can use a sleep tincture. Okay, that help you sleep at night, because you mentioned you can't sleep. Okay, you can use we need to use a pineal glandula to help you sleep as well. Okay, to fix the pineal gland. 1 month use is enough. Okay, you need an adrenal tincture to help you boost the adrenals. The adrenals, remember I told you, your problems are adrenals, kidneys, and lymphatic system issues. So you need an adrenal tincture. You can take an endocrine tincture. This addresses all the endocrine glands: thyroid, parathyroid, pineal, hypothalamus. This adrenal tincture. Okay, the endocrine tincture. And use the bowel strength tincture. This has herbs that will help you strengthen the peristalsis and strengthen the bowel walls. Okay, this is called bowel strength. Okay. And later on, when you get some kind of bowel movement, we'll use something called a bowel cleaner to clean the mucus plaque on the small intestines that's blocking nutrients from getting into you, okay, due to malabsorption, okay? So that's called malabsorption. So again, it's 100% fruit diet, okay, raw fruits and veggies. Because you can't digest it, I recommend juicing it. If you can digest it, you can eat it, okay? But I would juice it at this point. Okay, so no animal proteins, no cooked foods at this point. If you want to heal, you have to sacrifice. Okay, use enemas to help you clean the bowels and to help you use the washroom. Use enemas. They're more powerful than laxatives, and they don't harm you. Okay, and lastly, there's something called lymphatic 1 tincture. Lymphatic 1 tincture. You can use that as well to help you move the lymph system. Okay, so this is what I would do personally to address your situation. Now remember that because your situation is chronic, it can take up to 6 months to a year plus to fix, but you're going to feel better as you go along, okay? And you will experience what they call healing crisis, meaning that things will get, you might have cold and flu-like symptoms, headaches, etc. As the body is cleansing itself, it will expel the mucus and poisons, and this will be reflected in healing crisis or symptoms. I'll send you a link to better describe them, okay? So this is what I would do personally if it were me. Okay, remember that this is not treatment, this is addressing the root cause. And you should take all your medications whilst you're doing this, unless your doctor says get off it, because I'm not a doctor and I can only show you what to do to get things better, but not with medication wise, okay? But these things are compatible with your medications, and hopefully in time you can get rid of those medications, because medications are suppressive and they tend to suppress the gland function of the body. Okay, so any questions, you feel free and ask.